One of Realme 11 Pro Plus's main highlight is the new 200 megapixel primary camera sensor. But I don't know if that is enough to actually make a huge difference in camera experience when you're shooting with the camera, especially when you consider the fact that the Realme 10 Pro Plus had a perfectly good 108 megapixel sensor. And we all know by now that megapixels don't really mean that much. And here at Trakin Tech English, we believe in testing our products thoroughly. So I've done exactly that. This is a camera comparison between the 11 Pro Plus and the 10 Pro Plus. If you're here for the very first time, I'm Ershad, you're watching Trakin Tech English, your destination for detailed gadget reviews. So when I started shooting with both these phones, the very first thing that I noticed is that the 11 Pro Plus captures pictures faster than the 10 Pro Plus. The time from when you hit the shutter to when you hear the shutter button click and capture has reduced by quite a bit. Moreover, the processing time has reduced by a perceptible margin. Now, with respect to details from the primary camera, at first glance, you won't be able to tell the difference between the two samples. But a closer peek at the 100% crop indicates that while both are equally sharp at the center, the corner sharpness is better on the 11 Pro Plus. But there's one thing that Realme continues to do is over sharpen slightly. So that's there on both the phones. As for the colors captured by the primary camera, the algorithm now takes close to natural looking pictures using the 11 Pro Plus. The 10 Pro Plus is way too saturated in comparison. However, this is problematic because Realme has still not zeroed down on one distinctive Realme visual look. For example, if you take a look at a picture captured by a Samsung phone, you'll know that it's captured by a Samsung phone. Same is true for Pixels, iPhones, and even Motorola and Vivo for that matter. So technically, the Realme algorithm is all over the place and every single Realme phone captures different looking pictures. Sometimes it's too oversaturated, sometimes it's undersaturated, sometimes it's somewhere in between. You know, lately you guys have been giving us a lot of love and support for the kind of videos that we've been making, so thank you for that. But what I'm noticing is that a lot of you are watching our videos but not subscribing. It'll be great if you give us your support by hitting the subscribe button. Thank you. One area where Realme has managed to clean up is in HDR performance. I noticed that the 11 Pro Plus controls the highlights better than the predecessor. But more importantly, the algorithm doesn't add green luminance noise in the shadows like the 10 Pro Plus. Yes, there is noise, but the processing is much cleaner where you actually retrieve more details. And anybody who's a professional photographer will tell you noise is not bad. Realme has also cleaned up the skin tone issues. What I mean by that is that the 10 Pro Plus got it absolutely wrong where the 11 Pro Plus comes close to natural. There is still some room for improvement where the skin tones look very natural, but at least it's better on the 11 Pro Plus. However, when you're shooting people against the harsh sunlight, the 11 Pro Plus doesn't bother correcting the highlights at all and keeps the details plus colors on the face intact. The entire background is blown out. On the contrary, the 10 Pro Plus cleans it up slightly, but it is still very patchy. Moreover, the colors are completely off and so are the details. Overall, since we're comparing the two, I would pick the Realme 11 Pro Plus, but I think both these phones can do better at HDR pictures of people. Even the portrait shots captured by the 11 Pro Plus have better edge detection and cleaner bokeh. What I can tell from this is that the multi-stack processing for both HDR pictures and portrait have definitely improved. By the way, with that big 200 megapixel sensor, what Realme is now doing is cropping into the large resolution that is available for 2x and 4x nearly lossless zoom pictures. And I did capture samples from both the phones at 2x and 4x, and you can clearly tell that the 11 Pro Plus's 2x and 4x shots are nicely detailed. I was very surprised that Realme has actually managed to do a good job here, and 2x and 4x is very usable. You can actually share it on social media as well. Only thing I noticed is that it's very good in daylight, but in low light, the 2x and 4x shots don't look as impressive. So yeah, just stick to daylight 2x, 4x shots. Now, if you look at the low light pictures using the 1x primary camera, they're slightly sharper on the 11 Pro Plus, have slightly reduced noise levels, and offer slightly better exposure in the darker portions of the image. All the improvements are so slight that most regular users won't actually really care. But what users will care about is that in certain situations when you're capturing warm pictures using both the phones, you will notice that the 11 Pro Plus cranks up the warmness slider to 150. Basically, the color temperature correction is very bad and it can easily be fixed with a software update. I hope Realme is watching this and they will actually issue a fix soon. Now, moving on to the 8 megapixel ultra wide angle camera on both the phones, the ultra wide angle camera performance is nearly identical in terms of details and sharpness on both the phones. Yes, the colors are slightly different, but both these phones suffer from color science inconsistency between the primary and the ultra wide. You know, one thing I really want brands to do, not just Realme, I want all of the brands who are tuning cameras to actually take a look and get the basics right. Because if you're shooting with multiple cameras, it shouldn't look like they were shot using a Sony camera and a Nikon camera. The pictures should look very similar, so much so that they should blend into each other, feeling like they've been shot using the same camera. I know it's tough, but it's definitely more important than a 2 megapixel macro camera, which they can easily lose. Talking about which, the 2MP macro camera is, well, a 2MP macro camera. It can go as close as 4 centimeters of a subject. I don't know, I mean, I just find it pointless. this. I never use it. I really want to know if you guys actually use a 2MP macro camera. While shooting with a selfie camera, now you get a wider field of view on the 11 Pro Plus compared to the 10 Pro Plus. You get the option to shoot at 0.8x apart from 1x, which is slightly cropped in. In regular daylight selfies, the pictures are more detailed, skin tones are better, and the color of the shirt is exactly represented on the 11 Pro Plus right. The 10 Pro Plus doesn't really match up in quality out here. Although when you shoot HDR selfies against the light, the 11 Pro Plus is very weird with the colors. You can see very green overtones. But then again, the portrait selfies are superbly tuned on the 11 Pro Plus compared to the 10 Pro Plus. You get edge cutouts, cleaner bokeh, and more details. However, low light selfies are better on the 10 Pro Plus. Overall, when you look at it, I can't really pick one winner for selfie camera performance. Both of them have their own pluses and minuses. But more importantly, what I am reminded of is the fact that Realme used to always have great selfie cameras. I don't know what happened with that. They are average, above average at best now. Alright, coming to video recording quality, that's where Realme 11 Pro Plus makes the most improvements. You get 4K 30 FPS only, but the OIS, which Realme calls Super OIS, is much better tuned. Moreover, the sound quality has improved by leaps and bounds. HDR performance has also improved, and so has the detail retention.
Video is shot using the primary sensor of the Realme 10 Pro Plus and the Realme 11 Pro Plus. Video is shot using the primary sensor of the Realme 10 Pro Plus and the Realme 11 Pro Plus.
4K 30 FPS video quality is better on the 11 Pro Plus compared to the 10 Pro Plus. Ultrawide angle video quality, however, is just the same. Nothing much has changed. It's still pretty average quality at 1080p 30 FPS. Selfie video quality, on the other hand, tops out at 1080p 30 FPS again. But the advantage on the 11 Pro Plus is that you get a wider field of view. However, what I'm confused about is why Realme didn't make use of that extra field of view to crop in and offer you electronic image stabilization, because EIS is not available on both these phones. I mean, Realme, the option to do it is right in front of you and you're not doing it. Alright, so overall, there are definitely some tangible improvements in camera performance of the Realme 11 Pro Plus compared to the 10 Pro Plus, but I won't attribute it to the 200 megapixel sensor. It's more to do with the refined software algorithms. Essentially, you get better details in daylight and better exposure in low light. And the multi-stack processing with the primary camera, whether it is HDR or portraits, the performance is definitely improved on the 11 Pro Plus. Skin tones are definitely much better now. That was a huge problem with the 10 Pro Plus, which continues to be a problem. And the new addition of 2x and 4x lossless zoom is actually a deft touch. It works well. And of course, video recording quality has improved by leaps and bounds. I think Realme should stick to this algorithm on the Realme 11 Pro Plus and continue to use that on future Realme phones as well, whether it's the Realme 12 Pro Plus or the 13 Pro Plus or the 13 Pro Ultra Max, whatever it is. And yes, I'm aware that I haven't spoken about a lot of the extra features that you get with the camera app, like the street photography mode and the night pro mode, all of those things. But trust me, I mean, the basic camera experience is what we are testing here now, and you can tell which one is good from that itself. Anyway, what did you guys think of the Realme 11 Pro Plus's camera performance compared to the Realme 10 Pro Plus? Let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, keep tracking and stay safe.